Imagine a flash brighter than 1,000 suns. A force so immense it defies human comprehension. In that single moment, the air itself turns to plasma. The ground beneath becomes glass. Most people believe that a nuclear event is the absolute end of all things, that there is no hope, no way out, and no tomorrow. But science, cold, hard, and calculating science, tells a different story. Knowledge isn't just power. In the atomic age, knowledge is the thin line between life and death. Knowledge is survival. Welcome to the Atomic Blueprint. In this series, we strip away the layers of fear, the myths, and the Hollywood exaggerations. We are going to look at the physics of surviving the unthinkable. Before we dive deep into the mechanics of the blast, if you value high-quality educational content based on facts, please take a moment to subscribe to Know All Aspects and hit the bell icon. Your support helps us bring these critical insights to the world. Don't forget to like this video if you find this information valuable and share it with those you care about. Awareness is our first line of defense. To survive the bomb, you must first truly understand the bomb. It isn't magic, and it isn't just a big explosion. It begins at the subatomic level, where the very building blocks of our universe are manipulated. There are two primary ways we release this energy. First is nuclear fission. This is the splitting of a heavy atom, like uranium-235 or plutonium-239. When a single neutron strikes these unstable nuclei, they shatter, releasing a massive burst of heat, light, and radiation. This single event, occurring billions of times in a fraction of a second, can level an entire city. But then there is something even more terrifying. Nuclear fusion. This is the power of the sun itself. Instead of splitting atoms, fusion forces them together under extreme heat and pressure. Hydrogen bombs or thermonuclear weapons use a fission bomb just as a trigger to start the fusion process. The result? A blast, hundreds, even thousands of times more powerful than the weapons used in World War II. We measure this terrifying power in kilotons and megatons. A single megaton is equivalent to 1 million tons of TNT. The scale is massive, almost impossible to visualize, but the physics are strictly predictable. And because they follow laws, we can prepare. A nuclear detonation isn't just one sudden event. It is a calculated sequence of 3 distinct killers. If you are watching this on Facebook, make sure to follow our page and share this post to your timeline. This information could save lives. First comes the thermal radiation. This is an invisible wave of intense heat traveling at the speed of light. It arrives the exact moment of the flash. If you are within the direct line of sight, it can cause instant fires and severe burns. But even here, science offers a shield. Understanding thermal shadowing and immediate cover can save you in those first few seconds. Second is the blast wave, a wall of high-pressure air traveling faster than the speed of sound. It shatters structures, snaps concrete, and flattens everything in its path for miles. It is a physical force, and like any force, it can be diverted or resisted if you know where to position yourself. And third, perhaps the most modern threat, the EMP, an electromagnetic pulse. It isn't a physical wave, but a surge of energy that kills the power grid, fries microchips, and silences our technology instantly. No phones, no internet, no modern cars. In a heartbeat, we are thrown back into the 19th century. Each of these killers follows the laws of physics, and because we know the laws, we can create the blueprint to survive them. After the fire and the wind comes the silent menace, the dust, fallout. These are microscopic particles of earth, sand, and debris that were sucked up into the mushroom cloud, irradiated, and then carried high into the atmosphere by the wind. This is the silent threat. It doesn't strike at the speed of light. It drifts. It falls like black rain or fine ash. Many people fear fallout more than the blast, but again, science provides the answer. Understanding wind patterns, knowing how to calculate the rule of sevens for radiation decay, and knowing the difference between alpha, beta, and gamma particles is the difference between life and death. We will cover all of this in the coming episodes. This series, The Atomic Blueprint, is not about fear. It is about resilience. It is about the human spirit refusing to be extinguished. Over the next 10 episodes, we will decode every single aspect of survival. We will talk about improvised shielding using common household items. We will discuss how to manage acute radiation syndrome without a hospital. We will explore the grim reality of the nuclear winter and how to grow food when the sun is blocked by ash. This is a masterclass in staying alive. As we conclude this introduction, I want you to remember one thing. Panic is a choice, and knowledge is the cure. If you have questions about specific survival scenarios, please leave a comment below. I read each one, and your questions might become the basis for a future deep dive video. This is the Atomic Blueprint on Know All Aspects. Subscribe, follow, and master the science of survival. Our journey officially begins in the next episode, where we break down the most critical moment of your life, the first 60 seconds of a blast. Stay informed, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay alive.